And some cheering news for Nigerians who have been wondering what the government is doing with the Abacha loot. A monitoring committee has been set up to ensure the returned $322.5 million Abacha loot is disbursed evenly to the poorest of the poor Nigerians, as targeted by the federal government. Now, the Executive Director of Africa Network for Environment and Economic Justice, David Ugolo, explained that the priority of the committee is to ensure that they follow up the money until the last dollar gets to the beneficiaries. Celestina Area now reports.
Commitments secured at the London Anti-Corruption Summit in 2016 and the Global Forum on Asset Recovery in Washington in 2017 led to the return of $222.5 million looted by ex-military leader, late General Sani Abacha. The funds, which were returned from Switzerland to Nigeria, are referred to as Abacha II. The Buhari administration has earmarked the funds to be spent on the poorest of the poor Nigerians. The National Safety Net Coordinating Office, under the supervision of the Office of the Vice President, is responsible for coming up with a list of those who fit that category. The disbursement of the returned Abacha loot commenced in October 2018 through the transfer of funds to persons who have met certain criteria. This meeting is to develop monitoring strategies to ensure that the money gets to the poorest of the poor.
The idea that we have is to ensure that there is transparency and accountability in the recovered asset, particularly against the background what happened in 2005. We were also involved in the monitoring of the recovered asset in 2005. That's $480 million. And in that report, which we referred to the Abacha Shadow Report, we found that some roads that government claimed that they were building with the money, they were not in existence. Some school government claimed that they were built with that money, they were not there. That experience informed the decision why we engaged proactively with this second batch of Abacha money. Social Safety Nets Coordinating Office, NASCO, resulting in the CSO having view access to all necessary information, including the beneficiary register and Nigerian social register, to enable end-to-end, including all disbursement from the central bank, with an ultimate aim of ensuring that the money gets to the targeted poorest of the poor and that it is not relooted, as was the case with previously returned Abacha.
That uses a three-pronged approach. The first approach is we talk to the beneficiaries on the field to ensure that, one, they are the right beneficiaries, two, they actually get the amount that was allocated to them. So it's not enough to say that they get the funds, we actually ensure that they get the right amounts. And we've gone through rigorous methodological processes to ensure that our findings in this round is representative of the facts on the field. The monitoring would occur not just once, but over the life of the disbursements. It's for now planned for a 2 to 3 year period. We also have another track that looks beyond just the beneficiaries. We go a step further into probing government data on this process.
Nigerians are concerned that the stolen funds recovered from old looters will find their way to new offenders. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.